So welcome back to my raw challenge where I'm training for a half marathon while eating very high raw diet, which in simple forms means loads and loads and loads of fruit. Well, today I'm quickly going to talk about some of the problems of getting fruit and some of the problems in Britain we're having with the fruit, unfortunately, that we can get hold of in just everyday locations. So first of all, I'm just going to show you some melons and bananas. This is actually what's left from a box of bananas that I showed in one of my previous videos that were quite green. Now, these are actually now looking quite spotty and are really good. However, trying to get hold, whenever I buy bananas, you've got to be so organised because they're always green and unripe. And they take a little while to get to this nice spotty state where they're good to digest, they're ripe to eat and taste a heck of a lot better. So you've got to be prepared because shops do not stock bananas that look like this around our way. They like to stock them green to give them longer shelf life, and also because everyone has in their head that this is a bad banana, and as soon as any bananas get to this state they just seem to chuck them out. Occasionally you can be lucky and find them on sale, but mostly they just seem to be taken away now and not even put on sale around our way. They're just gone. So I did have to have some bananas before they were quite spotty one day, and I'll never do that again because you can really taste the difference and it's not great. So these are not organic bananas because I haven't been able to source any, and I certainly can't source any that I can afford right now. But once they do turn spotty, these are actually quite good. This is actually the Best Buys. I get them from my local shop. They just get them by the box full for me. Now, one of the problems we have is with other fruits, though. Now, this is a melon. Now, this is one of the melons I had a week ago. It is still as hard as a rock. I had a few. They do eventually go a little bit soft, but at the moment, I tried one the other day and it was very, very crunchy and not sweet at all and not very nice to eat. And this one, I couldn't even get a knife in it this morning, so I didn't even bother. I thought, well, that's just not going to be that great to eat. So that was a bit disappointing. I will keep some melons with the bananas because bananas tend to help fruit ripen. So if I do have any hard fruit like avocados or melons, I do try and put them in the box with my bananas, and it does help them to quicken up, losing my voice here, quicken up the ripening process. So hopefully I will actually get some melons at some point, but at the moment I've got sort of 4 or 5 of these as hard as anything and not edible melons, and all the melons in all the shops I've looked at are exactly the same, so that's quite disappointing too. Over here is a really big pomegranate that I bought thinking, oh, it looked great. It was this massive pomegranate. It was a really good size. I opened it up. There's hardly any seeds in it at all, as you can see, and they're very, very sour. It's not really edible. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this right now, but I was looking forward to thinking, I love pomegranates, but this one was very sour and very, well, disappointing because there's not actually a lot of seeds in it. It's nearly all casing. So again, this is the sort of fruit that we get in our shops, and it's just not nice. And then the other thing, I bought some strawberries. Now I have eaten these. I thought they were imported because our British strawberries aren't around yet. But of course they looked really good, and to the eye I thought, oh wow, they were crunchy. They were hard and crunchy strawberries. It was really odd. They were not soft and juicy at all. They were quite hard and like eating an apple. So it wasn't the best experience with strawberries. I say I can't wait till we can go picking our own strawberries, but in the meantime I thought, oh, I'll try some of these. They looked really good. Obviously because I eat loads and loads of fruit, I thought this would be a good thing to get. They looked so nice, and it was like eating apples. They were very crunchy. So that was yes, an experience. So that was not the best either. So I'm not doing very well with my fruit at the moment. So basically what I live on most of the time, this is my little freezer, is frozen fruit. At this moment it's the end of April, so hopefully some better fruit will be around, but in the meantime I've just gone to my local supermarket and stocked up again like I did last time on mango. I've got strawberries this time as well actually, because I'm really can't wait for strawberries. So I've got some frozen ones, and I have had these before and they're not bad, and I have summer fruit mix here, which is currants and raspberries, blackberries in there, summer fruit mix. And they do a black forest mix I've got here somewhere too, which is quite nice for a change, which has got sort of cherries in there and black currants and black grapes as well, and they're quite nice. And basically with my spotty bananas and my frozen fruit, the only thing I found I can do is to eat a lot of smoothies with frozen fruit, because that's what's tasting the best and is the most satisfying at the moment. Trying to eat the fresh fruit is very difficult, and it's just not tasting that great at the moment at all. So again, I've been out this week for my weekly shop, and I've just stocked up on frozen fruit to live mainly on smoothies, which is okay, but it's nice sometimes to actually eat fruit. So yeah, rather than have everything through a straw. But that's my fruit stash for this week, along with the bananas, and I'm looking how many I've got. I think I'll have to order another box full. So that's my little fruit stash for this week. It's a little bit disappointing to say I'm going to be living mainly on smoothies, which is unfortunate because it is nice to eat fruit. I have got a few apples which I haven't shown you, which I'll be sort of having for snacks. But it's very difficult at this time of year to source good quality fruit at an affordable price, and in the location that I'm in I haven't got a lot of choice. I see a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube, and they seem to have a lot more shops in their area and different sources where they can nip out and, oh, if they haven't got it here, we can try there. We have very limited resources because I'm in such a rural area. So basically I have to do the best I can with what I have. So I'm mainly frozen fruit at the moment. Oh, and my dog is barking. Lie down. So I don't know what's up there, so I shall go and see what is up with my dog. And in the meantime, see you soon.